Okay, so this is what we got going on here. We're gonna do a get ready with me, but this video is just gonna be me talking about like what's going on in my life, how I've been feeling, you know, mental health stuff. I'm going to work soon, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do like my everyday kind of makeup routine. I already prepped my skin, so let's just jump right into it. I'm using the e.l.f. primer. I really like this. So if you guys don't know already, I recently moved to Florida, and I didn't just move to like Florida. I moved to literally retirement home Florida. So I'm in the middle of nowhere, and it's very hard for me to live life, kind of. I used to live in New York with my brother. You're gonna see me go in with this new concealer I got. I don't like my foundation, so I have to get a new one. But now that I know, like, this is like my true color. But this is Ilia, and then I have like the Glossier Stretch Concealer, so I mixed these two together. So I was living with my brother in New York. My mom already moved down here. If you guys don't know, I live with my mom. Before I moved to Florida, I was living with my brother for a few months, and then he decided to change paths, grow in his relationship. I wasn't able to afford rent by myself. New York rent is pretty pricey, and I didn't know what to do, so I just told my mom, and 3 days later my mom came to pick me up and move me over to Florida. I wish that that never happened. I wish that I was still in New York. I wish that I was still living with my brother, because now life is really hard in Florida, but I have no one to live with down there. And I know, like, I'm grown and I should be able to do my own responsibilities, and I get that, I really do. The money I make in Florida compared to the money I make in New York, I won't be able to get all that down to find a place for a while, because in Florida I make less than half of what I did in New York. And at the end of the day, I went to Florida really quickly, no plan, no nothing, so I came down with New York debt. Not a lot of it, but enough of it. All of my friends in New York, they live with their parents, so they really have nothing to worry about. They have no bills, or just really less bills, less headaches, less everything. So if I was to move back to New York, it will have to be with a roommate, and at this moment I don't have a roommate. I don't have anybody in mind. My brother doesn't want to live with me. My dad doesn't want me to go back. So life has been really different compared to New York and Florida. I'm really glad that I started YouTube. I'm kind of like disappointed that I started really late, and it took a whole move for me to go ahead and start it. And it's only because I have so much time on my hands. All I do is go to work, and all I do is come back home. I don't have a car, I don't drive, and everything is pretty far. The only things around me is literally a convenient mall, which is just a small mall with a few stores, a plaza with more few stores, and a hospital. Where I live is not sufficient. It's not sufficient, and it's not good for just my mentality. I'm lightly setting my face with Huda Beauty banana bread, just a little bit, because I still want like that glow. I really don't put stuff on my forehead only because I have bangs, and I feel like my skin is pretty much a match, so it just doesn't make sense to put it on my forehead. I only put it on like redness areas, stuff like that. But life is a little hard for me now. I have more of an open mindset about things, more money hungry, just because I don't really have money. So I go ahead and sell stuff. I sell clothes that don't fit me. I'm trying to make a business. I go to work. I started YouTube, even though I'm making no profit off of YouTube. I don't have friends down here. I can't say that I don't have family, because I do have family, but it's not family beneficial to me. Meaning close cousins or people that I'm close to. It's more of aunts and uncles that live here that's not my mom. So it's not very much, I'm gonna go see my aunt, I'm gonna go see my uncle, because I really don't have that relationship. And not in a bad way relationship, it's just an uncle or an aunt. It's nothing like a favorite uncle, favorite aunt, gotta go over there, do what I gotta do. No, it's just they're there to be there. And I didn't know how much this would affect me until I'm going through it. And now, like, I can understand that you really don't know what someone is going through. I'm not depressed, I'm not anything like that. I'm just really bothered by the fact that I'm forced to live this way. I am appreciative of having a roof under my head and having my mom here, you know, always being able to do things with my mom. Sorry guys, I went in with NARS orgasm. Sorry, I didn't say that to you guys. NARS orgasm. I kind of just go crazy with this. I'm 24 and the Florida life isn't for me, or at least this part of Florida. I'm trying really hard. My sister's moving down here. I'm going back in with NARS, but just the bronzer. My sister's moving down here with her family next year. I love my sister. I feel like she's one of the closest people to me in my family besides my mom. I do have 2 brothers and my father, but we're not super close, as in sisters usually are, but it's close enough. But the thing is, I still don't know if I want to be here in this part of Florida. And the reason why it's really hard is because I have this camera because I was a streamer. I did Twitch, so I'm a streamer, and I have 2 cameras, but they're webcam cameras. They're not cameras for me to go out and do this. I have a phone. You've seen some of my YouTube videos that use my phone, but the phone is full. I can't do much with the phone, and I want a camera, but what's the point of getting a camera if I don't leave the house? You see, like, if I was back in New York, I could do a lot of vlogging, more content, be out with my friends, go to the city like I usually am. I'm always in the city, and that's what I really wanted to do. I'm just brushing on my brows right now. I kind of always keep my brows a little thin because my brows don't grow anyways, but right here, like this weird arch, I've always had this here, like a missing piece right there. So I always keep my brows thin, and I kind of like it. I like thin brows. I want to cut off the tails. Probably not. Probably I don't want to. I don't know. I'm now going in with a Morphe Java, but like I don't have friends here, and it's not nothing bad, you know. I'm just trying to get money up. I just don't want all my YouTube videos to be very much repetitive, and I'm still sitting in this chair. There's no me living life when I'm just sitting here. I'm just carving my brow. And like I said, I'm not depressed. It's just very upsetting that my life has now changed and I'm forced to live this way until further notice, until I can go ahead and make that money, until I can go ahead and save that money, until I find somewhere to live down there. Because I know getting a job in New York is so easy. So easy. Jobs are everywhere, and especially when you have the experience, and I have a lot of experience, it shouldn't be that hard. I kind of finessed this brow, I'm not gonna lie. One of my friends, she lives with her parents. She has her name under, I guess, the lease, but she's still willing to find an apartment to live with me just so I can come back to New York. And it's crazy because not even my own family members would go through that trouble just to help me come back. I want to be able to go ahead and do things. I want to be able to come out of work and go get a drink. I don't want to just come home and worry about how I'm going to do this and how I'm going to do that. I don't want to come home and be bored. I'm literally stuck in this room every day, but I can say that being down here had its benefits, as in I'm more appreciative of life and the people that I have in my life. I let go of a lot of bad habits that I had out there. I gained weight, which I'm not mad about. I gained weight because obviously I do nothing but eat. I don't walk anymore because you just don't walk in Florida. My brows look good. Does this one look a little bit more arched than that one? I think I'm fine. So I've gained weight. Like I said, I'm not mad about it. It's just something that happens. I am more excited to talk to people, even though I really don't talk to people. When my friends text me, when my friends call me, I'm more like happy about it. Even though I really don't have a life to talk about. I don't know. But I just cherish things like a little more now. I don't really game anymore. I started getting back into gaming, but it's never gonna be a content thing anymore. I'm never gonna stream for it anymore. I'm never gonna think it's gonna be a thing that I can do to gain recognition. I know people say, if you're already gaming, you might as well stream. If you're already playing the game, then just stream. It's not about that. Streaming made me really, not depressed, but it was very pressuring to me. And I'm glad that I moved forward from it. I'm 4 followers away from 1.5k on Twitch, and I haven't streamed in like 2 months. It's just very pressuring to me having to talk to chat, look good for chat, do this, do that. I was never really focused on the game at that point. I don't know. So I'm glad that I stopped streaming for gaming. I would stream again, but it probably wouldn't be for gaming. It'll probably be just chattings or I don't know. And I'm just glad that I found a way to get out of that, but still have a community, and that's with YouTube, where I can go ahead and pre-record and edit and do all this and just be myself. I think my eyebrows are a little dramatic. And I love YouTube. I wish I started sooner, and that's the thing. And if I lived in New York, I know that my content could be so much better. But I'm faking it until I make it at this point. I'm going in with NYX ink liner. I have the Better Than Sex eyeliner, but it's kind of drying out. Just a little bit. A lot of it. Eyeliner is so easy. I love eyeliner, but my eyeliner looks different every day. I wish I lived in New York again. Even if it was Jersey, anything close, I would do in a heartbeat. And my mom, she understands me, and she gets that the life here is not for me. And I just feel like my mom is happy that I'm here. And she'll be sad if I went back, but she will understand, and that's the thing. I don't want her to be sad. I can say that I like Florida. I like that. I don't know. The only thing I like about Florida is the weather. I like how I reflected on myself. I like how Florida changed me. It makes me appreciate people more. It makes me really excited to talk to people. That's why I have a retail job, and I really like my job. My job doesn't deserve me, but I do like my job, and it's because I get to talk to people. I took better care of my health. My skin looks better because I took care of it. I gained the weight, which I'm trying to maintain now. I started hustling more, so I started selling things. I took Adobe Illustrator, so now I do like a whole bunch of 3D art, which I'm still trying to make like a business thing out of, but that's not the business thing I want to make. I have too many things going in my head just because I just need money. I just want to move back. And I know this video is kind of like all over the place, and it's only because my mind is all over the place. I don't talk to people about this because I feel like no one will understand me, and I really don't have anybody to talk to about this. I bought this. This is new. This is Kosas. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Kosas. It's breezy. It's called breezy, but it's like a little press powder, pigmented press powder. So I just take a little bit and just If I moved back to New York, I probably would take modeling seriously. I would do modeling classes. I would take my YouTube seriously. I will buy a camera. I have this camera in mind and I want to get it so bad, but I just know it makes no sense to get it. I definitely would not be leaving my room. Okay, I'm going in with Ulfra. I love this. Look at the pic. Oh, yeah. I'm almost done. But I really go light with this because I still have a glow under my skin. So like the tiniest little 20s. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face and then I'm gonna put on mascara. I'm going in with this. My sister got me this. Cream Shop. It's a cream shop. It smells like strawberries, like hella strawberries. But I feel like I've gotten like a lot of hobbies now. I try to do a lot more. I want to get into gel-X just because like I never really have acrylics or nothing. And getting your nails done in Florida is so expensive compared to New York. You could go anywhere in New York and it'll be like $45. Just like go to the Chinans and stuff. But here, forget about it. You're paying like $75 just for acrylic. That's probably bad acrylic and gel. No, thank you. And I don't get acrylics. I haven't gotten acrylics in like 2 years. But I really want to get into like gel-X. So I want to buy like the kit and stuff. And then if I lived in New York, I would just tell people to pull up. Make it a thing. And then if we're friends and we're cool, all you gotta do is just buy me Starbucks and I'll do your nails. Just because I need to practice. I'm just moisturizing my lips now with Bees Burst. It's the tinted one, and I kind of don't like how tinted it is. I wish it was a little less tinted. So I kind of just dab it on. I got the Better Than Sex waterproof mascara. So I'm just gonna go in with that. But at my job, you kind of don't make coworkers friends. It's not a thing, really. And even if so, all my coworkers are young. I'm probably one of the most oldest ones there. And I'm only 24, so imagine. You could kind of see my lashes now. And they're not really, but they're there. My lashes are there. And then I'm going in with the Huda Beauty Life Liner. There's one that's like a liquid liner, but that's kind of dry now. And then there is a black liner. So I just go under the eye. Okay. That's done. I'm going to go ahead and do my bangs because I have them all pinned up. And then I will be right back. I decided that I'm not going to do my bangs just because it kind of matches with like the whole wavy hair kind of thing. The only thing I don't like is this middle part. It's okay. It kind of really much wraps everything up. I didn't want this video to be kind of me complaining because I'm not really complaining. I just have nobody to talk to about stuff like this. A lot of people just don't understand or they won't be in the same boat as me, and that's fine. I don't expect anybody to feel sorry for me or anything. It's just have a YouTube and I have a community and we're growing, and I just, you guys probably don't know much about me. And this is just something that I'm going through at the moment, and I just want to get out of it. So, I have my link. It's connected to my Depop, if you guys were interested in anything I'm selling. And then I have my Etsy there, and that's connected to the link as well. So, I sell like little things there too, but that's more like digital stuff. It's not really clothing. For example, this wallpaper that I made, it's like Lucky Charms, but in, yeah, the cereal. So it looks like cereal, kind of. It's cute. I think I really enjoyed this one. I have a few others. I can show you one more, and I can put that on my Etsy if you guys are interested in buying one. That's like SpongeBob little clouds. That one's cute. And then this one's nice. I like this one. Like a metallic-y hearts. Metallic-y hearts. Those are nice. But yeah, something to help me. I'm trying to find a remote job so I don't have to spend money to go to work, because I do Uber to work and I Uber back sometimes, or I wait 2 hours until someone like my mom comes and picks me up, and it's very tiring. But thriving, living, loving, laughing. I'm trying to pay off my debt, and then I want to buy a camera. I am going on a trip for my birthday week, which is in July, but I think we're gonna go in June, like the ending of June. I don't know if we're going to Miami, I don't know if we're going to Cali, or I could just say fuck it and just go back to New York. I don't know. But thank you guys for watching. This is how the look came out. I'm gonna go ahead and take some photos of it. And then my bangs are kind of crazy. My goal is to make it to 1,000 by the end of this year. And like I said, I'm really sorry for having such repetitive videos on this webcam. I have this cute Chanel surfboard. If you guys are interested in like a Shein or Temu or AliExpress room decor haul, that might be coming up, because you know, that's cool. See you guys in the next video, and like I said, I appreciate everyone who came and listened to me and understand, or at least heard what I had to say. I gotta find a name for you guys. I feel like I just can't keep saying you guys. I have to have a name for you. Well, if you guys have any recommendations on a name for you, just put it down below and I'll look into it. I'll see you guys in the next video.